And hello guys, welcome to another prediction video. Finally guys, we are back with every single league. So as you know, we are starting with the Premier League. This is the games in front of me that we're gonna do this fine day. But before we start guys, you know the drill, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So anyways guys, I think every single league is back, or at least 4 out of 5, but I think actually all 5 are back. I think also Champions League is also back in like a couple of days, or maybe to be exact 4 or 5 days. But yeah, we are on the right track. This cup wasting stuff time or whatever is over, and yeah, we finally can do a real football. And what do we have as the first game and as a treat right away, guys? It's a derby. It's a Manchester United Manchester City one, and yeah, right away we are getting on a rough start here. So there is a couple of things I wanna watch here, guys, and show you. So if you watch their matches between each other, you can see that pretty much they are balanced in terms of winning, losing, and all that stuff. You have like 2 or 3 times United, 3 times United winning. You have maybe a little bit more City, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 City, 3 United, and a couple of draws. So what I can say here, since we know that United sacked Amorim, or yeah, I don't think he resigned. I think he actually was sacked, and I think that is a disaster and so stupid from them. And whoever is the new coach, I don't know what to tell you much about United. I don't see any clear way out. I think they literally sacked a very prospective coach, even though that he did not started well. But you have to have in mind that he was only signed on a season that was already done, a couple of games before the season was done, and he pretty much almost he did not even have a time to make a team for this season. And he is actually, so before this game he was actually somewhere here as a United, and they were unhappy with that and sacked him. Even though that we know that United lack a lot of players on a lot of positions and stuff like that. So I think, and you also have to keep in mind, guys, that he did play very decent against big teams. By that I mean against Arsenal, Liverpool, and all of these teams. With Arsenal, if you remember, it was I think first game United was actually better, but sadly they only lost 1-0 from what I remember. But even though I don't want to go now that as much back, what I want to say here is, to be exact, is that I don't see United getting anything here. And I mean literally anything. By that, it's obviously that I'm thinking on Manchester United to win. It's going to be one of my picks. It's a big value pick because the odds are 2.05 and actually they are rising. I don't know why they're rising. Maybe because City is playing a lot more games than United is, because of the cup stuff and all that stuff. You know, City had the Newcastle FL Cup, then this cup, and I'm not sure if United is playing all of them as well. But even though you can see that they, for me, they really don't have any clear path that they are going. I think United is just playing like water. Whatever path goes, they go. No matter if it's a downfall or an uphill, they'll just go there, and simple as that. And on the other side, I am seeing City. Yes, they are having a lot of draws, but they really know what they are doing. The problem for City is these injuries. We know that a lot of defensive players are injured, so that is a little bit scary for the City fans. But even with that, for me, City is just a lot more stable. I think they will have a total eager to win this, because 6 points is not far, guys. They are playing against United that for me, especially with this new coach, is very very vulnerable. So I'm giving you just that pick without goals. I'm afraid of a 0-0, 1-0 kind of game. So I'm just gonna go with Manchester City to win as a big value pick, as a first pick here, and I'm actually gonna go for a 1-0 win um, for Manchester City, even though that I could see a 2-0 win as well if, for example, we have a 0-0 half and then City manages to score at 70 minutes. I think United will go eventually all in, and I don't think they will score. I think they gonna just get punished, and it's gonna be like a 2-0 kind of game. Probably, I can see that way. Or if United manages to score first somehow, I still think City will turn it around 2-1 or something like that. So in all of this stuff, the only thing I can see United winning is if they manages to hold for 80 minutes 0-0, and then with that some kind of crazy amount of attacking from both sides, because I don't think any of these two sides would be actually happy with a draw. In that regard, I can see United winning, and or if it's some red card. So that is the only two kind of ways that I can see United winning this. So yeah, I did not wrote. So big value pick. Oh, Manchester City to win, big value pick. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit, yeah. So that is the first one. Then we have Chelsea Brentford, and this is right away, guys, my second pick. I think this game should be very interesting because of a lot of ways. So Chelsea, if you look the tables, they are maybe one of the worst forms, or maybe even no. West Ham is actually in the worst form, but Chelsea is just right there, guys. So they do not have much excuses apart from playing against the City, and apart from playing, yeah, Aston Villa as well. I mean, yes, they have had some tough games here. I'm not gonna lie, but still they should at least got one or two wins here against Bournemouth or against Fulham. They actually lost to Fulham, so these kind of games showed me that Chelsea, not just me, but I guess to everyone, that they are not real contender for the title, and then that they are in a very very dangerous zone for not even going for the Champions League. And I actually think that Chelsea not gonna go for the Champions League, even though that we have a lot of games, a lot of these teams can go down, and I actually expect Liverpool to drop, guys, here. But I think Newcastle will actually take Liverpool's spot here on the long run, and I think both United and Liverpool not gonna go through for the Champions League. But anyways, we will see that. That is just in my mind, how my mind projecting this kind of web on who is going to the Champions League. Anyways, for here, what I wanna say, Brentford is very very dangerous. These odds, guys, are so not realistic. I mean, there should be at least two odds on Chelsea for me, and this should be at least 4.1, and they are 4.9. So with this said, I have kind of two picks for you. One is a big value one to go or draw double chance on Bradford, because that is at least 2.3, something like that. But I am afraid of Chelsea actually manages to win somehow, so that's why I'm not gonna give you that as my first one. My first one will be both teams to score. The reason is simple. Look at Brentford, guys. They are scoring almost against any team. The only team that did not score was against Tottenham, but it was in a home game there. But apart from that, if you look then the matches, if you see here, they were in a bad form. Had again Tottenham, Arsenal player games here. But fun enough, when they play against the big teams, against City, Tottenham, Tottenham, I don't know if I can put them as a big, but City, Tottenham, Arsenal, they did not manage to score. So that's why I'm a little bit afraid. But because they are obviously in some kind of form, they are scoring 4-4-3-2 amount of goals. And with this, I really think they will at least score one goal. And for Chelsea, obviously, I think they're gonna score. So I think the safest way here is to go. What I'm gonna give you is just both teams to score, and to not worry if it's a draw or something. I don't think Brentford will win. I think draw for me is kinda the most realistic result. But with how desperate Chelsea needs a win, Chelsea should win, but I just how chaotic Chelsea is at the moment, and in what decent form is Brentford at the moment as well. I'm just afraid that since Chelsea, keep in mind, guys, is playing an open kind of style, and with that said, I would not be surprised if Chelsea gets Spanished here. So that's why I don't want to think about the result. I'm just gonna give you guys both teams to score here, with having said all of this that I just said. In terms of what I think the scoreline gonna be, I'm gonna go 2-2, but both teams to score regular pick. The one pick as well that you can go is if you think someone gonna win. If you don't think it's gonna be a draw, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. If you actually think like Chelsea gonna win, or you can go if you think Chelsea gonna win this with the amount of draws and losses and all that stuff. I think the also good way is Chelsea to win and both teams to score to go. I can see Chelsea winning 2-1, 3-2 even. I can actually see a lot of goals in this kind of match. So I think everything with goals, whatever you are thinking, is good take. But yeah, I even draw double chance with both teams to score as well. Good take, guys. I just see goals in that match. Anyways, after that we have Leeds against Fulham, and here in this match, Fulham obviously is also in some kind of form. Leeds are kinda, I don't know what to tell you guys about them. They obviously know to answer because they were losing. They lost 4-3 against Newcastle. So with that said, they are always kind of chasing and manages almost not to lose. As you see, they had draws against both Liverpool and United, and in some terms that is probably not a luck. So I think this is gonna be very interesting and tough game. I'm gonna go again with a draw with a 1-1 here, but I'm not gonna give you this, guys, as a pick. Just 1-1 here is my take, but based on Fulham form, I would not be surprised if even Fulham wins, but still I'm just gonna stay away. Liverpool Burnley, Liverpool to win banker, guys. I think that Liverpool needs this kind of games to easily win them if they wanna be in Champions League. It's simple as that. If they do not win these kind of games, I'm 100% sure, no matter what they do in the big games, I'm 100% sure they're not gonna go in the Champions League. So I'm gonna go Liverpool 2, Burnley 0. Liverpool to win. I'm gonna even put it as a banker. I really think Liverpool have to win this, and they will win this. And yeah, that's pretty much for that game. Sunderland, Crystal Palace. I don't know what to tell you guys here. Crystal Palace did fall a lot, but I expect them to rise again. And by that, I think they're gonna be somewhere where Sunderland is. And I think Sunderland will start to get bad results. I don't think they are in any risk of getting relegated, but I think they will drop somewhere where Bournemouth is, something like that. That is what I expect from Sunderland. So I'm actually gonna give this a Crystal Palace win. I'm gonna go with 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. And the take that I also like here, guys, that you can go maybe is draw double chance Crystal Palace. I think it's a very nice value because the odds are pretty much equal here. With that said, draw double chance is 1.5, and I think it's a good take, but I have left my fourth pick for Nottingham Forest Arsenal, so that's why I'm not giving you this. But if I had to give you another one, I would go with draw double chance Crystal Palace, guys. Then Tottenham West Ham. I have nothing to say to you guys for this game. You know, guys, that I'm staying away from Tottenham, and that is obviously, this is the reason why. I have no idea, or I can predict what they're gonna do. They can lose to whatever, they can even win against whatever, and with that said, I mean, they are just, for me, falling apart everywhere. So yeah, and West Ham kinda is the worst team, so this should be an easy win. Not an easy win, but this should be a win for Tottenham, and I'm gonna give them to them. So, but I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for Tottenham. But I would not be surprised even if Tottenham wins it 3-0, 2-0, something like that. But I'm gonna go with a 2-1. Anyways, Nottingham Forest Arsenal, my last pick for the Premier League. And I'm gonna go with just this a classic pick here with Arsenal to win 1.6. The reason is that I think with all of that is happening, I think Arsenal will. I even said that after this. I mean, I did not expect this Arsenal Liverpool draw. I must say, guys, I played on Arsenal to be honest here, and they managed to actually draw here. I didn't like what I saw from Arsenal. I was like seeing not afraid team, but a team that is calculating to kind of play safe, if I can say that. And there was no reason to play safe against Liverpool, especially since they are not in like some amazing form. They are very very easily to overrun them, but they just played. I don't know. It was very question mark of a game for me. And I think because of this and because of that draw, I think I don't think they ever want to be even close to City or any team or on like 2 3 points. I really don't think I actually don't think it will happen anyways. And I actually think since Nottingham Forest is in a bad form, even though that they are a little bit recovering, I still think Arsenal will win this, and I really think they gonna keep this momentum of winning, even though that they had this kind of bad. It's not just that they. I mean, draw against Liverpool is not that kind of bad result, but I think based on how Liverpool it is at the moment, and they are playing at home, and they should show the power of them there. They did not. So in that sense, I'm a little bit disappointed in them, but still they did not lose. Got a draw, 1 point, go on, and simple as that. So with all of that said, Arsenal here, guys, just to win 1.6 the odds. And yeah, I'm actually gonna go for Arsenal to not even concede, but I think it's gonna be a grind win. So I'm gonna go for a 1-0 win or maybe 2-0 win. I'm gonna let it like this. Arsenal to win regular pick, guys. So this is my fourth pick and and final pick here in the Prem. Wolves Newcastle. Next one, I think Newcastle will probably win this game, guys. I think and I expect from Newcastle to keep this momentum of winning. The thing is for Wolves that they are also one of the teams that are kind of recovering, but I think it's too late for them. Only having 7 points, and to not be relegated, you need 20 points. That is like for me, that is mission impossible. Actually, for all of these three teams, but especially for Wolves because they have double amount minus from West Ham and Burnley. So, with that said, yeah, I would go here with a Newcastle to win, guys. I will give Wolves a goal, but I'm gonna go 2-1 for Newcastle there. Then we have Aston Villa against Everton. This game should be also a little bit of fun because Everton is kinda all over the place. It's also one of those teams that can do whatever. You can have pretty much something similar to Tottenham, but I think Everton is actually a little bit more dangerous than Tottenham because for me Tottenham is just what can I say? For me Tottenham is kind of team that can easily lose 5-0, and Everton they maybe had one game losing like that this season. They often are not that breakable, and they can easily tire you out, go 60 70 minutes without goal and then again get themselves a goal, and then they really can mentally, if I can say that, destroy you. So in that sense I think Everton is actually very dangerous, and in that sense Aston Villa really needs to go kind of all in here. I actually think Aston Villa will win here, but I don't think we're gonna have a lot of fun game. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 kind of game here happening for Aston Villa. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. And then the last one, Brighton Bournemouth. Here I don't have anything here, guys. But Bournemouth is an enigma for me at the moment. They are kinda with this win coming back, but I don't know what is their kind of plan or where to go because they cannot go for these Europe spots. They're not gonna be relegated, so I don't know really the motivation of everything what's gonna be for Brighton. Uh, I mean, their fate is kind of similar, even though that they are in a better position of being only 4 points behind. But are they actually able to have a winning streak momentum? I don't think so. So because of all of this, I'm gonna go just stay on the off the fence here and say 1-1, and that's pretty much it. Even though that I would not be surprised if Bournemouth wins this or Brighton wins this. Pretty much this game is kinda 33% for all of three outcomes. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the Premier League. Don't forget again, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Now here you're gonna have the Bundesliga, so I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for your time, and see you guys hopefully on the next one. Bye, guys.